Hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So today I made something for you guys. I made it first and now I'm doing the intro, but I made some of my soup with my soup starter that I packaged the other day as a soup starter in a jar, meal in a jar kind of thing. And so I did one of them for you so you can see how delicious they really do come out. And I did this with home canned chicken. And so it's a quick video. I hope it brings you along for the ride, and I hope it inspires you to maybe step outside the box, make some meals ahead. And this was inexpensive. It's absolutely wonderful, and you'll get to see the results. So if this inspires you to stay with me, I hope you go over to my Facebook page, hit that like button, and maybe go visit my Wild Tree website. The holidays are here, and they have just a wonderful line of food products, spices, and that kind of thing. All organic, all natural, no preservatives. So anyways, happy shopping, and let's go do this. Let's make some soup. Come on. Okay, I'm glad you stayed. This is about the fastest video I'll be doing. I'm going to do this review for you, and it's because I've already done it ahead of time. It goes really fast. So I've got my little, I don't know if this is a 2-quart or a 3-quart. I want to say it's a 3-quart cast iron pot here. Ouch, that we're going to use. And all I have to do is open this jar that I prepared. And if you did these in advance, this is how easy it is. So meals in a jar are absolutely wonderful. Now this is the smaller soup version, soup starter. It's a 1.5-pint size jar. And I'm just putting all the ingredients into my pot. I've got a garlic cube. This is like a bouillon cube, only it's garlic, and I want that, I know that. And at this point, if you had spices, you could add extra spices to it. This has 2 chicken bouillon or a beef flavored stock cube. I'm gonna do chicken, so I'm gonna use the chicken. And the chicken, this was a hot pack, so it's got some of its own juices that it cooked in, but this will help flavor the whole thing. So 2 bouillon cubes. If it needs more, you can add more. And I'll set my beef stock cube aside for another meal in a jar. I'm getting ready to make here pretty quick. So now I want to add 2 times the amount of dried products that were in there. So I'm going to add 2 full jars of water. And it will make its own stock. So, and then we're going to set it on the stove. And I'll attach the video where I made this so you can see, just in case you weren't around with me. Okay, so that is exactly, let's see, that would be 3 cups, so 6 cups of water. We're going to take this over on the stove and put it on there to simmer. It's got mushrooms and peas and zucchini and carrots and onions. So let's go put it on the stove. Okay, so now that this has come up to a boil, we're just going to stir this around. It's got to have enough time, usually about 20 to 30 minutes for the vegetables to rehydrate. But I can already see in the broth that it's changing color, which means the mushrooms are lending off their flavor. It really should have a delicious broth with the, oh, I've even got sun-dried tomatoes in this one, only they were dehydrated. The only thing freeze-dried in here were the peas, and I love freeze-dried peas. They don't dehydrate well. Celery, I dehydrated this organic celery, and it doesn't rehydrate as well either. I'm going to order some freeze-dried celery to have on hand because celery is one of my favorite vegetables. So I did put some spices. There's a bay leaf in there and some rosemary and all that in there, so it's starting to smell really good. And we're just going to let these vegetables rehydrate because if you look, let's see if I can find a potato. Like one of these potatoes here. It's starting to get floppy, but it has not come back fully to life. So and neither of the carrots. So we're going to give this a good 20 to 30 minutes on this simmer. And then we're going to open up our, well, we could open up the chicken now, I guess, too. I'm not going to use a whole pint of chicken, I don't believe, in this recipe, just because I might be the only one eating it. I don't know. Ooh, nice seal on my chicken. And I'm going to use the broth that's in there with the chicken because we know that's going to be good. So might as well heat a little bit. And see how nice when you cook the chicken, it doesn't all meld together into one big lump. When you pre-cook it, you don't have to cook it all the way through, but partially cook this. And it stays in nice chunks. And I could actually batter the rest of this and saute it up. I might try that. Let's see how that looks. Whether we think we have enough chicken in there. Because those pieces, you can break them apart as well. So it has smaller chunks in there. I think I'm going to leave it the way it is. I can always add more out of the jar here. I'm going to decide what I want to do with the rest of that pint of chicken, because that equates about a pound of chicken. And this was chicken breast, so it's very figure friendly. This soup will be very figure friendly for me. It smells good. So, okay, I think I've got all the big pieces of chicken broke up. And so I'm just going to let this simmer over medium heat, medium low. And ooh, look how pretty that broth is. I'm going to bring you back when it's all rehydrated and ready to eat, and I'll give you a taste test. Maybe I'll take a picture. Okay guys, doesn't that look beautiful? Oh my gosh, it smells incredible in here. So now you can see all the tomatoes, how they've rehydrated, puffed up. And you know what? I'm gonna, one of the girls asked what I was bringing for lunch, so I'm gonna bring this for lunch and share with her. So I went ahead and added the full pint of chicken to that. That way it's a nice hearty, full of protein kind of soup. And I got that chicken breast on sale. I forgot to let you know. It was 99 cents a pound last year, a little over a year ago. And so now today I'm taking advantage of yesterday's prices and yesterday's sales. I haven't seen them go on sale like that, but a couple of times since then. So anyways, that being said, I'm going to bring you over and I'm going to dish up a bowl of this and give you a taste test and let you know how this came out. All right, guys. Okay, guys, here it is, and it smells absolutely amazing. Oh, I can't wait to give you a taste test of this. I want to get some of the potato, some of the chicken, the mushrooms, and this broth. I think you could have done a delicious vegetarian as well, because it really made a beautiful broth on its own. Everything rehydrated, looks perfect. And I'll give you my honest opinion of what I think of this. You could add some Parmesan cheese down if you wanted to at that point. But let me go ahead and zoom you in so you get a really good close-up of this. So this is actually my breakfast and my lunch. Okay, that looks like a good visual. Just add a little bit more broth, some of that chicken, so you can see that going down. How beautiful that is. Okay, and I did make a little piece of toast to get in here. Some crusty bread and soup is always good in the morning, right? See how my spoon cuts right through that potato? Nice and tender. Okay. Let this cool a little bit. All right, here we go. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. The tomato really has a bright flavor to it. And I will tell you, the texture of the celery has a little bit of a crunch to it, just because it is one of those vegetables that doesn't rehydrate super. But it's still delicious. I don't mind at all. I'm used to it. So I'm going to get a bite with the mushroom and the chicken here. Delicious. This is absolutely wonderful. Mmm. Mmm. Yum. Mmm. I'm telling you, this is absolutely delicious. I truly hope it inspires you to make some soup starters. And how easy is this? I've got lunch for me and the girls. It took me a half an hour to put together, and I didn't have to slave over the stove, chop and drop all those veggies. They were already done for me. So I hope it inspires you to try something new, step outside the box you might be in, and do yourself a favor. Make some soup starters ahead. This was quick, easy, inexpensive, and absolutely delicious. So that being said, I hope if you like this video, you give me a thumbs up. If you really like it, go share it on your Facebook page. Maybe somebody out there needs some extra information on this kind of stuff. And I will post the links below to my wild tree and my Facebook page, so you can go check out who I'm watching. Maybe order some wild tree products for Christmas. Anyways, guys, I gotta get back to this soup. It's so good. All right, as always, guys, God bless.